Hello everyone, this is Cody from the Rancor's Brothel. Are you looking for dice or accessories for your tabletop gaming? Look no further than Metallic Dice Games, a premium vendor of metallic and gemstone dice. Listeners of this podcast can receive 10% off any purchase anytime by using the promo code RBP10. So head on over to metallicdicegames.com for all your gaming needs. And don't forget to use the promo code RBP10 to save 10% on any purchase. Enjoy the show.
Rancor's Brothel presents Goblin Grinder, a Mork Borg scenario.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Rancor's Brothel. We are playing a new system, little one-shot here from a system out of Sweden called Mörk Borg. Most people will probably just pronounce it Mork Borg.
That's fine. What I read it as, was Mork Borg.
Mork Borg.
Or the Swedish chef.
I had to go to Google Translate to figure out how to pronounce it properly, because I don't speak.
Mork Borg.
Inspired by death and doom metal. It is an absolutely gorgeous book. I don't know if anybody has ever looked this up. If you get a chance, do it. It actually won 4 Indie Awards last year. 3 golds and a silver.
Last year is in 2020.
Thank you for clarifying. You're right. You're
okay.
correct.
I was like,
best writing, best layout and design. Got a silver for best game and gold for product of the year. Pretty damn impressive for its release year. It's actually even dedicated to Pell Dead Olin, who was the original lead singer of Mayhem, who sadly committed suicide in 91. It is heavily inspired by black metal, doom metal, death metal, and what have you. It's gorgeous, though. These 3 gentlemen here are going to be playing a couple of characters, possibly, depending on whether or not they die. This is going to be interesting. It's a little different, but it's super rules light. It's roll a d20, plus minus whatever your ability is. We may have a couple hang-ups with the combat at first. We'll get there. But for now, each of you are sitting in a tavern.
hey.
You are all friends, or at least know each other, from the city of Galgenbeck, which is the main city on the map. You guys are aware of what's going on. So let me read this little intro bit.
Okay.
The streets of Galgenbeck are littered with corpses, twisted inhuman things. A goblin isn't an attractive sight on a good day, and dead they are truly distasteful. Their mottled, ropey flesh rots, but never decomposes. Even the oldest skins in the darkest alleys hold their shape to warn passers-by of their swiftly approaching end. There's also the living goblins, probably the bigger issue here. They crawl inside basements, nest within cupboards, use dogs for target practice, and generally wreak havoc upon the hapless Galgenbeckians. More and more townsfolk appear to be afflicted with the dreaded Goblin Curse, and, with such a large infestation of the little scoundrels, it's becoming very difficult to figure out which one to snuff, saving yourself from becoming one of them. Not to worry. For the low cost of 40 silver, local alchemist Nagel Krat has a cure. You guys are aware of Nagel Krat, you are aware of his cure, and you are very well aware of the curse that has been afflicting the city. You are all sitting in a tavern discussing the issue, pissed off and upset at what's been happening. If you'd like to introduce your initial character, we'll just go around the horn. Tyler?
All right, I am Harmug. I'm a shrewd and vicious elderly gentleman. I have long, tangled hair, likely housing some sort of vermin. I also have a small, furry companion known as Binky. He has one eye and a snaggle tooth. He has been target practice for the known goblins. I'm feeding him little scraps of such food from the tavern's offerings.
I am playing Daeru. He is also a loudmouth. I think Josh rolled that for one of his characters, but I didn't re-roll it. Who is prone to substance abuse. He probably laughs at the worst possible moments, but it's kind of a coping mechanism. He also has both of his hands are caked with sores, and he has a visible, unrelated, unhealing, cursed wound on his face.
Josh?
All right, my character's name is Grin. I'm endlessly aggravated, and I have a problem with authority. I'm also an insecure shit sir. So every time somebody leaves the room, I talk shit about them. Also, I'm a military deserter. So after witnessing a massacre, I just ran like a little bitch.
Which fits with your problems with authority, I guess. I mean,
And now I have a bounty on my head, and I'm being hunted by my friends.
what a lively bunch.
I'm old. Just sitting there with that creepy, like, love of my dog. Just that's like,
Too many mouth kisses.
I can only imagine that. I can only imagine that companions are probably hard to come by in this world, so we're definitely a different bunch.
And if anyone's curious what kind of dog said little dog is, look up a Brussels Griffin. That will be the dog.
They're kind of ugly.
They're adorable. That's why Binky loves me.
Not when they have one eye and a snaggletooth.
Trust me, the snaggletooth makes him
I'm
cuter.
surprised he didn't go with 3 legs.
Nah, he's got 4.
But he's got
Why would you want a crippled dog in the apocalypse?
He's already missing an eye and has a snaggletooth, so I'll let him have 4 legs.
Oh, yes, the apocalypse. I guess we're supposed to start with that, aren't we?
Sure.
Let's go back to that page.
Okay.
We just need to decide which dice you want me you guys want me to roll.
Oh, is that what those little separations are? Is which die you roll?
Let's see.
I couldn't figure out what that was
So
for.
he gets a roll die to see how shitty our situation is?
Yes.
That's awesome.
Well, the world is coming to an end, as per the use, right?
Oh, yeah.
The world trembles, one can feel it in ways sharp and subtle, mysterious and clear. One by one, inevitable events demand their place. Which die do you guys want me to use? D100, D20, D10, D6, D2?
D100. Make it as random as possible.
Oh, come on. I got a D100, remember?
Oh, I forgot you had that big die. I don't want to roll that thing.
Oh, come on.
I'm not going to roll it. The thing rolls forever.
Yeah, it does. It's still going.
Yeah,
So I roll this, and honestly, nothing happens unless I get a 1.
there you go.
93.
Oh,
3.
well, that's no fun. Does rolling a lower dice make it... I thought it was just like a random table.
Well, it's a random table, but if I roll a 1, then one of the miseries occurs.
You have to roll 1 on a D100 to have that happen? That doesn't seem right in this world.
Yeah, that seems really unlikely. Is that like the easy mode?
We must have paid, the bigger the die, the
Sorry.
easier.
No, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Let me fix this. That dice determines how long the agony lasts for that for the thing that I have rolled.
90.
I roll a D66, which is just 2 D6s.
Okay.
1 and a 3.
So is that a 4?
So at the dawn of every day, such as today, of those who build mightily, stone by stone, so shall they fall, stone by stone. That is the psalm for the day.
Got it again.
66 days. Years. 66 years of pain.
Okay, so every dawn, what happens for 66 years?
So let me reread it. Of those who build mightily, stone by stone, so shall they fall, stone by stone.
Sounds like Sisyphus issues. You push it up, it rolls back down. That's what I get out of that. You stack it up, it falls on you.
It's sort of
Let's
up
not
to your
build.
determination.
Let's not build.
I mean,
Safer.
I feel like we would have seen it happen before, right? I mean,
It could be people literally getting stoned to death.
okay, well,
Or buildings collapse just
that's
on top of you.
yeah. I mean, that's what I was taking it as, but
Yeah.
I like the one town.
I guess-
That's probably more accurate. So
just buildings collapse.
buildings have probably begun to just crumble.
for no reason whatsoever. People inside getting smooshed. I like the one town. I like the one town that's connected by 3 bridges. That's literally like, oh, it's nice. Everyone's happy. But, like, he's going to kill everyone when the day comes. Like, what? One of the towns. I don't know what it's called.
So you guys are all discussing the Goblin Curse right now.
Gerblins.
And as you do, a quite well-dressed man walks up to you. He's got a couple of guards behind him and says, sorry, I couldn't help overhear your incessant banter about the Goblin Curse. My name is Jota. You see, I'm a noble here. I live up on the hill. While I'm not infected with the curse myself, clearly this is an issue in our city. Yes? I would like for the 3 of you to do me a favor. You'll be paid handsomely, of course.
How handsomely. Now, when he says he's nicely dressed, in this world, does that mean he's got the least amount of shit and or dirt on his clothing?
I mean, possibly.
I would assume, like, we're quite filthy. He is substantially less, but still filthy.
Roll a d8.
The date. A 1. I've rolled so many 1s today.
100 silver.
Okay.
For the lot.
For everyone total. Got it. Damn. I wish I could have rolled better.
You all seem like you can handle yourselves in a fight if need be. I presume you can also handle a simple investigation.
Probably.
Clearly, we want the Goblin Curse to end.
Of course.
We need to understand who is allowing these creatures into our city and how to stop them. You're all aware of the magic shop, yes?
I've heard of it, yeah.
Yes, a Nagel Krat.
Yeah, that's the guy with the... Is that the guy with the cure?
Yes.
Allegedly.
The cure.
Allegedly.
I, much like you all seem to believe, that the cure may or may not be real.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this man, this Nagel Krat, who happens to be the only man with a cure, is false. He should probably be dealt with, yes?
Of course. False hope is just as bad as no hope.
But we need to understand whether or not
If
the
not
cure
worse.
is, in fact, real. I would like for you to investigate Nagel, his shop, his wares. Do whatever you have to do to track down his involvement. He's a very strange man.
I mean, you seem to be a guy with plenty of money. Why don't you just send some people in there to pay for the cure? And
Precisely what I'm doing.
We are the people he's sending in.
oh,
And he'll actually put half down. 50 silver on the table.
Ooh.
Half when you return.
well, that's only enough for one of us to pay for the cure.
Why is this?
Because it's 40 silver pieces, right?
Is it 40 now?
That's
It's 35 yesterday.
That's what I heard. But even so, that's still not enough for every one of us to get the cure with. I mean, I don't even know if I wanted to get the cure, but
So he's raised his prices then.
Seems to be the case, yes.
Suspicious. Well,
I mean,
Supply
I don't.
and demand, that's what it is.
Do you blame the guy if you got a cure for something? You're gonna try to profit off of it. I mean,
It's just simple supply and demand.
I don't blame the guy.
perhaps we only need 1 vial for now to make the test. Yes?
Something to try.
It's a cheap way to do it.
Yeah. Could steal the rest, but that might be more difficult. Magics aren't the most safe to deal with. And I tear off another piece of slimy chicken and give it to Binky. He's such a good boy.
All right, we'll do it.
He's a good boy. He's a boy. All in accordance, yes? Excellent. Half when you return, and he just walks out of the tavern.
Lazy piece of shit.
That's true.
Thank you for playing your character.
You said he was a knoll?
Noble.
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 He was dressed very well.
That's what
He
I thought.
doesn't do anything.
That's what I
so-
thought. Like
A dog man just came in really well dressed.
that's what I thought was suspicious. I was like, is that how this world operates? But I wouldn't be surprised if it does.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Like, he's in a seedy hole-in-the-wall bar that he should probably never even be seen at. Like,
yeah.
Something untrustworthy.
not his side of town.
But yeah, I figure it's very, very, very Fallout style. Like Tyler said, like he probably still has some dirt on his robes that he's wearing,
yeah.
but
probably.
they're just less dirt than we have on us.
Yeah.
Probably
he's,
true.
he's clearly from Diamond City.
It's on you now.
All right, well,
All right. Well,
do we want to
we need to head to the shop.
just scoop up the silver?
Well, obviously, that's what goes without saying.
Yeah. I'll just say I have 100 silver on me now.
So, do we know anything about how people have been receiving these cures?
The cure?
Yeah.
They're purchasing them from Nagel.
Yeah, but how are they?
Suppository.
Yes.
Oh,
that?
it's a liquid you drink. It's a vial.
It's a liquidy suppository.
I mean, you can try that, but
Fun way.
it is consumable.
Okay.
Chug.
It comes in a vial about I don't know, probably no larger than this highlighter.
For those viewers at home, he held up a highlighter.
It's a standard highlighter.
Standard highlighter.
Standard highlighter.
Office Depot. We'll take that money. You can sponsor us.
Always need more pens and pencils.
Yeah.
I don't want to go in separately to ask them questions, but I also don't want to go in all together because
I am an elderly man with a dog. I could always let the dog wander around unwatched like a child and just let him screw around.
With all those goblins that you like to use as
In
target
the
practice.
place, not outside. That's the dumb
He could
thing.
be like hoarding them and testing them.
He could, and that's something Binky will be aware of. That's why Binky's missing an eye. Binky does not care for goblins just as much as I.
In the far distance, you hear like a woman screaming.
Oh,
That's a Tuesday, isn't it?
I don't know. Is it Tuesday today?
It's
Welcome to Galgenbeck.
it's just screaming women.
Another stone fell.
Yep, another stone. Was it followed by clattering and like collapse noises, or just a woman screaming?
Just a woman screaming.
All right. Do we care?
I mean, probably not. But
My guy would not care. In truth, he's old and it's like, he has no pity for others.
I mean, like you said, it's a Tuesday.
Yeah.
So it's
Stuff's happening.
sure. Let's go check it out. I mean, it
We're
might
curiosity out of over anything else.
it might be on the
Is
way.
it on the way? That is a good question.
Yeah.
Is it on the way?
The scream?
Yes. Is it in the same direction as where we're going?
Sure. Yeah.
All right, then
All
we're
right,
going to detour a little bit to at least see what caused the scream,
Yeah.
and or if the scream is still going to occur.
Let me write down all your character names. Grin. What was yours again?
Harmug, Harmug.
Daeru, Daeru.
Okay. Just want to make sure I have those. What is the equivalent to an intelligence thing in this game?
Probably. It's probably presence.
Probably presence.
Yeah,
Yeah, because that's the charm and such of that nature.
The two of you roll me presence.
D20.
Yeah. Roll and add or plus or minus whatever your presence is.
It's a 6.
Was that me too?
Yes. I got a 6.
I got a 5.
I have no additional presence.
Oh, I have one additional.
That's fine. It didn't take
Tied at
much. Like
6.
a 6 is fine. You guys are aware. You guys carry hunters things. You
Yeah,
guys
I
have
got bear
traps.
trap.
You guys probably make some extra money hunting, selling furs, whatever it is that you might do.
Sure.
Goblin meat.
You are aware that goblins do have prices on their heads as well.
Mm.
In fact, the head of a goblin is worth 7 silver. If you capture one alive, it's 150 silver. One dead is 20 silver.
Would a goblin fit in my sack?
Pieces of it might.
Okay, so
The
we'd have
head
to
would
kill
probably
it.
fit in there. The goblins themselves in this game are depicted as essentially undead, very scrawny, like you can see the ribcage humanoids with a goblin shark head.
I saw
You know what a
weird-
goblin shark looks like? That's what these are. It's
Yeah.
kind of fantastic.
Is that Seth from page 1 or
Yes.
creature 1 from the?
Yeah, it is.
Seth.
They are called
That's
Seth.
Seth.
Seth or goblin.
So they're undead, but turning them in alive.
So wait, if they're undead and we cut its head off, is it still alive in my sack?
Yeah.
I'm guessing there's a difference between the full body.
And just the head.
Yeah.
Clearly, it's a
You just know that they're worth money.
$143 silver difference.
One of the cool things about this game, all the creatures have like bounties on based on which parts you can bring back and sell.
Oh,
It's part of the stats of the creature.
how hard are they to knock out?
Well, you never fought one yet, so you won't know.
Well, I've captured them. You said. Well, I should know how hard they are to knock
You've
out.
captured other things.
Oh, okay.
You've steered clear of these goblins. Like you don't want the curse.
Binky, man, they're Binky.
Oh, that's
Screw
the other
goblins.
thing. What are the symptoms of the curse? Like, what are the?
Do we become goblins?
Yes.
Okay. Little gerblins running around.
Within a certain amount of days, you just start to feel unwell and you turn into a goblin.
Do any of us feel unwell at the moment?
Not any more than
We've
usual.
steered clear.
Yeah,
of
not
goblins.
anymore.
I'm just making sure. So it would be useless for us to take the cure anyways. All right. So what do we see with this screaming woman? Have we found her yet?
Yeah, you guys come around. You come around the bend and you see a woman lying on the ground with like a big slash mark across her chest. She's bawling. She's muttering about seeing a goblin, attack her.
Do you feel unwell?
I'm fucking bleeding.
Answer the question.
Has anyone else done anything at this point?
People were just like looking around. Oh, what's going on?
Are there no like guards in this city or any?
Oh, there's guards. Like the guards are helping her.
And she said it was a goblin.
Oh, absolutely.
Where did it go?
She points down the alleyway.
Is that still in the direction where we're headed?
Yes.
Okay, then I guess we're going because it's still on the way.
Oh hey,
It's at least worth some extra money.
well, hey.
Yeah.
If this lady got scratched and she has to curse, why don't we just can we just turn her in for money?
Just wait for her to turn.
Do we have to wait?
It's not turned yet.
You have no idea how long it takes. It's within a certain amount of days.
Just keep her captive until she
well,
turns.
I can't do that.
No.
I don't
Plus
have
the guards are there.
I don't have anywhere to keep her captive at, for one.
And there's guards. I don't think they'll let us just kidnap this injured woman.
No, we're just helping her out. We're going to take her to the clinic,
She doesn't know us, does she?
Who knows? I mean, we're
Do you know
just
any of us?
we're just three helpful guys just trying to take her to the clinic. Anyways, let's follow this goblin. Let's get some money.
Yep, that's it. Good luck.
Who cares about this noble? Let's go get some goblin money. We can deal with the other.
Right, well, we're going to continue on our way, which apparently is still toward where we're going for the noble and after the goblin at the same time.
Yeah, but
We're still not breaking off the path.
So are you trying to hunt the specific goblin?
We're tracking the goblin.
Presence to track it?
All three of us.
Perception? Yeah.
Nope.
I got a 15.
There you go.
I got a 5.
I got a 3.
You guys are terrible trackers.
I'm old.
Why do you guys got that hunting equipment
We
for?
set the bear trap
I just
and they
leave a
come to
trap
it.
and they
I
fall
don't
in.
track shit.
Daeru, you notice like a blood trail. It's probably the woman's blood, but you notice a blood trail heading east.
All right, let's follow it.
Okay.
Are you stealthily following it, or are you following it?
I mean, not if we're just opening the city. I'm not going to stealthily follow it.
Just walking around the city.
You rolled pretty well. You rolled 15.
I mean, I'm obviously going to be observant. Like, if it jumps out at me, I'm going to be ready for it, but I'm not going to,
Sure. You walk around the corner, you walk down the alleyway, and you kind of turn the corner, and you get this glimpse of some weird pale creature just kind of go across between two other buildings, just right across. You definitely see it, cut across the
All right.
the alleyway.
Goblin-esque.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to say, there's the goblin. I'm going to start running at it.
You turn the corner, and sure enough, you see the goblin. It is running away from you, but you do see it.
Pepper it with an arrow.
Yep. Gonna aim my bow and try to smoke it. In the head, preferably. Well, I mean, yeah, I think we get... I don't
More
know.
if it's alive.
We get 20 if it's dead, but the whole body. We get 7 for the head and 150 for a quote-unquote live goblin.
Well, I guess I'd just be trying to cripple it then, if we can bring it alive.
Just bring it down and I'll hit it on the head with a crowbar.
I got a staff. I'll crack it too.
I got a 16.
That'll hit.
You went for a non-lethal, I guess.
Yeah, possibly. I mean... Oh, I got to roll damage,
Yeah,
don't
you gotta
I?
roll damage.
I think we're playing Truvang here.
Not quite. How much? What's a bow? Is it
D6, yeah.
Okay.
1.
All right. You hit it. It takes an arrow to the shoulder, and it stops,
Not the
and
knee.
it turns around. At this point, we'll go into initiative with this guy. You guys get to go first. Agility.
That's how that works. Okay, I was reading that. I was confused
Yep.
how initiative worked.
Yeah. So in this game, for initiative, you roll a d6. A 1 to 3, the enemies go first. A 4 to 6, players go first. And then you guys roll your individual initiative within your own order. So go ahead and roll initiative.
2.
Agility plus a d6.
3.
3.
13.
Did you roll a
It's
d6?
a D6.
Oh,
I was like, that's much larger. 6. All right.
6.
So between us.
So you had your agility?
Yeah, it's
Oh, it doesn't
d6
matter.
plus agility.
I guess I rolled highest, so.
Yeah, he goes first, then me, then. What
Okay.
was it?
All right, I'm going to
Grin. Daeru, Harmug.
load up another arrow and take a shot.
Okay.
All right.
I
so-
whiffed my arrow.
I do get to do. He does have armor. I apologize. Hang on a second. Okay. So you sink the arrow into his shoulder earlier, but it doesn't seem to phase him. He does have a natural armor.
He still just turned around towards us.
Oh, absolutely.
It just alerted him.
So your second arrow goes wide. Make sure you keep track of your arrows.
Yep.
Nope. That was a 5.
Another. Was that an arrow?
Nope. I have a club. Well, a staff.
Oh, you went up on it. All right.
I have to.
All right, I'm going to use an arrow.
Okay.
Or my bow.
Don't hit me, please.
You also have a dog.
I'm aware, but Binky is my later choice. We suck at rolling.
So you all miss.
Yep.
Roll a defense on yours.
Is that
For
with
this
the D20?
particular creature, the DR is already set at a 14.
Gotcha. And I roll this.
Yep.
17.
Don't you add some stuff
Plus
to it?
2, because I have heavy armor, so I got a 19.
Yes. So yeah, you succeed.
Didn't hit me.
It tries to swipe at you and it misses.
Block it with my staff. Like, bah! Binky growls. Grr.
Then it goes back to the top of the order.
So wait, you get a +2 on the roll
I get a +2 on whatever.
for having heavy, and then if it even after that, if it hits, we
you
roll the
reduce
d6.
damage.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
So you're harder to hit because of heavy, but you also take less damage because of heavy.
Okay.
You can take less damage.
I whiff another arrow.
Another arrow gone. You're right up on it.
Yup. Binky just has a damage amount, and if it's got to be what you said, DR12. So it doesn't matter which one it is.
Right.
The damage output would be the same no matter what one it is the thing.
I suppose it's fair.
Yeah. That's a 15. That's a hit.
Yep.
I roll a d4. Gonna crack him in the head. And I hit him for 4.
Okay.
Unless he blocked some.
Did your dog miss?
Dog didn't attack. Just me with the staff.
Oh. Yeah, but so I don't know if you want him biting this thing with the curse going
Nope.
around. So
You see a little bit of blood coming from its skull.
Cracked it in the head. It's not bleeding heavily. I am an old man.
I am an old man.
I'm an old man.
It's just a flesh wound.
It's the voice you should be using when you talk.
All right, I'll switch over to that. I'm an old man.
I can't hit it.
he just did.
Can't son it.
Hit it with your walking stick.
I did.
Are
That's
you going
what
to
my
fire
staff
another
is.
arrow?
Yep.
Finish him, Grim.
16.
That's it.
17.
17.
That's
That's
still
a
a
hit.
hit.
That's a hit. Roll damage. D6, right?
Yes, sir.
2.
2. You sink an arrow into the front side of its opposite shoulder.
Just
That one
spinning
is
like a
bleeding
top.
a little bit more.
So he's just spinning like a top in the dirt.
Never mind. He's still in the fight.
Okay.
I rolled morale for him.
Gotcha. See, trying to hit
But
me.
he does get to attack, and since, again, you're right up on him, he's going to attack you. again.
Okay. 21. I rolled a
nat 20?
19.
Oh, 19.
Plus 2.
You hit.
21.
Roll your damage.
I'm blocking it, so that...
Oh, you're blocking. Sorry.
Yeah, you said he's attacking
My
me.
apologies. Sorry.
I'm an old man!
For some reason, he can't hit the old man. He's too hunched.
Meh. I'm I'm a ball.
Very agile old man.
Not at all. Actually, yes. He has a
Miss.
Miss. Now it's on you again.
I'm an old man! And I missed. That's why. Second swing hits the dirt.
Ooh, 5.
Everybody's missing.
Man, like I haven't. That first arrow was good, and then everything since then has been like
Cracked him in the head.
less than 5.
Do another
he's-
morale roll.
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why I'm rolling dice. I just feel like I have to have a dice in my hand. He turns and looks at Grin, who has now shot 2 arrows and has 1 successful hit, and begins to creep towards Grin. Grin, roll me defense.
He doesn't care about
the
old
DR is
man.
already set at 14. And then
He got a
Nat
natural
20.
20.
Boom.
So that's a 22 with a nat 20. Can't
PC
remember.
gains a free attack.
Yes, you get a free attack. So you get to attack him for free.
You can club. Is he close enough to club with the crowbar? Or is he?
Yeah.
All right, you can try and club him with the crowbar.
You can just pull your crowbar off your belt or something and whack it.
Sure, why not?
Same damage. Well,
No, it's less.
It's a D4, but
I feel like at point blank, you'd want to go with that. 15. That's a hit.
that'll hit.
Plus strength, so you
roll
get a
it.
16.
Roll a
No,
D4.
it's my strength's a -1.
Oh, you got a 14, so you
still
still
hits.
hit.
Yep.
Still hits.
4.
Hit him with the
Nice.
pointy end of the crowbar.
I did more with that than my arrow.
That's why I use a staff. Ha-ha. It is my walking stick, though. That is actually what
It
I
drops. It drops to its knees and keels over and dies.
Oh no, it's dead.
20 silver.
Resuscitate.
Yeah, I'm going to start trying to resuscitate it.
Mouth to mouth, quick. Daeru.
I'm not doing all that. No.
I'm,
your mouth would
I'm an
fit
old
over it.
man. My guy must explain that he is an old man.
You just breathe into it and it explodes because it's too much
All
air.
right, well, I'm going to grab this. First of all, can I try to recover some of my arrows that missed?
Sure. Roll me presence to find him.
17.
Yeah, you can find him.
Okay.
They're
What about the one that was in him? Is that one done for?
I would say that one probably breaks on the way out. Its skin is very thick and coarse.
like a shark.
Like an undead shark.
Um,
Very ropey.
does Goblin have anything on him? I mean, I didn't think. I mean,
A loincloth.
I assumed that was probably it, but
Actually, that's an option.
Oh ho ho.
there's like something like rolling the body
Corpse
over.
plundering.
Yeah.
Hey, loot the
Roll
body.
2d6s.
Also, don't expect me not to loot the corpses of any of us that die.
I got a 6 and a 1.
I expect the same treatment if I die. Loot the body. Binky will try to bite if he is not dead.
The body's just food for the dog.
I'll
man.
just stand on his bad eye side and grab what I need.
He's missing his right eye. He's got
Okay.
a left side snaggletooth.
I'll just stand on his right side then. He won't even know. Make sure to be out of his range.
No, left side eye.
Oh.
Left side snaggletooth. So it's this. Basically, these things work.
Okay, I think I'm understanding this correctly. It's sort of like a D100. So one of those is like a tens place, and the other is a hundreds place,
So we got a 6 and a 1.
or a 6d6 place. So you got. So what did you get again?
6 and 1.
1. So like a 16, I guess,
Or 61.
or a 61.
Or do you want to roll a 10 in that?
Which
10?
yeah, which one of those is your?
Oh, I was using the 6 as so it'd be 61. I was using the 6 as the first. I was using the blue dice as the first one, so
Okay.
that's why I said it in that order.
61.
Roll me another d6.
5.
He's got 5 silver on him. You find 5 silver.
Ew.
Man, what's this goblin need with silver?
His head's worth more than that.
Yeah.
Well,
Sweet,
I mean,
that means-
if it was a person at one point and he got turned into a goblin,
I was gonna say you're
a
aware
poor
that this was
person.
once human,
Poor person.
likely.
Does anyone have rope?
nope. I'm just going to drag him by his leg and
Okay, that works.
It's fine.
I have a sack.
take
You
him.
guys know where to bring this thing. You guys, there's a trading post that you brought things to before.
Okay. That's 20 silver right there. That's 25 silver.
Guy gives you 20 silver for the corpse.
You just hold on to the silver.
He goes, "The hell did you guys bag one of these?"
We're just seeing it. He apparently attacked some lady in the city.
Oh, that's a good thing you killed it then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who knows how many of these? How many
Is it
other
25?
20.
20.
You got 5 off of it, and it was 20 that we sold it
Yeah.
for. So
25 total because you found 5 on
yeah,
it.
so just add 20 to whatever your silver total is, since you took the 5 before.
He says, "Who knows how many other townsfolk this thing could have infected?"
Yeah. Well, I mean, when you put bounties on their head, they're kind of hard opportunity not to take up.
Well, it is a problem, and they need to be. We need to be rid of them.
So are we gonna, that was out of the way of where we were going. So now we have to go back to, what was the dude's name?
You know where to go.
Kurt
Nagel Krat.
Crap. Yeah.
I was like, Kurt? I couldn't remember his name. So we're going to old Krat's place. 25 silver richer.
When you guys get there, there's like a whole group of people like trying to get in. Like, there's a swarm of people.
Does he have a guy at the front saying, "Are you on the list"?
There's absolutely a person standing out front, sort of seemingly guarding the door. It's actually a woman. She's standing next to a wagon, and she's carrying a shovel kind of over her shoulder.
Bring out your dead.
She looks like she could handle herself.
Gotcha. Well, presence.
She's pushing people back and
charm.
ensuring that people can't, break in. They're only letting in a few people at a time. Clearly, it's an issue.
Gotcha.
So she's basically being a bouncer for this
Yes.
magical fella.
We aren't on the list, but you do have a high presence. Yes.
Ish.
It's better than what I have, which is 0. Presence is also charm. Do you think you could woo her with your gaping face wound?
Probably not.
You can try. It doesn't ooze like this for everybody.
Oh, God.
Oh.
I don't know if she's into the older gentleman, then maybe he could try, but...
Oh no, you got that cute dog. I mean, that's
Binky.
He's such a boy.
He's such a good boy.
that's a good way to break the ice. Look at my dog. Just look at him.
He looks mangy.
All right, what to do? So you said you said she has a list. We got to be on the list.
She doesn't have a list.
For a second, I
She's
thought
just
you said
carrying
she
a
had a
shovel
list.
and pushing people
Yeah,
back.
we made up the list.
Yeah, we made up
up
the
the
list.
She's ensuring
She's
that
a
not
master.
too many people go in at once.
Gotcha.
It's not a large building, and there's a mass of people.
Oh, then I don't have to woo her. We'll just wait in line.
How long is said line?
It's not even a line; it's a cluster.
Oh,
People are like pushing each other, trying to get in there like a mosh pit.
Binky, pee on their legs.
But you hear people screaming, I'm even cursed. My wife is cursed. My husband turned into a goblin 3 days ago. What do I know?
I'm wanting to buy other things. Can I come in for other purchases? I'm not worried about
other
the
things
curse.
in there.
Exactly. I don't care about the curse. You guys can wait in the curse line. I need other things.
Like, you can try to push your way up there and talk to her if you wish. If that's what you're trying to do.
I'm just going to be an old crotchety man, just push my way through like, I'm old. Just like, let me in.
sure. Let's work our way up there.
I'm just going to hit them with
Like,
my...
you have one line.
I'm an old man. But, old Harmug,
I was first for COVID vaccines. I get this shit too.
COVID's a problem here. It's second to the Goblin Curse. But yes, so Harmug is going to try and push his way through the crowd. And if they fight, Binky will snip at them. Nip. Man. It's got that real sharp snaggle tooth. It hurts.
Yeah, I mean,
And hit them with his walking
I'm
stick.
going to do my best to try to move up towards the front, but the old man with the staff might be able to push people out of the way better. I don't know.
Let's see. Should I roll something for this?
Roll me strength to push people out of the way.
What's your strength?
Plus 0.
It's not.
Okay.
Yeah,
well,
it's
there's no negatives. So.
No. 20 natural.
You push people with that staff just right out of the way.
Get out of my way!
You're just pushing people side to
I
side.
imagine you just like whacking them on the
Yeah, I am. I'm
like,
just hitting him in the shins.
right at the shin level.
Like, Binky's nipping.
Binky's like just trotting through, like, yeah, this is my space now.
They look at him, he just nips at them like, meh.
Oh yeah, no, he hates everyone but you.
Oh, he does. He really does. He's loyal only to me.
And you walk right up
Good
to the woman standing there with the shovel, which says, "Yeah, what you want?
What we got to do to get in and get this cure?
Get in line like everyone else."
There is no line.
There's a cluster. We're in the front of said cluster.
Exactly. We're at the front of the line.
And I'm old. I need to make other purchases. I have issues with my urinary problems. It's like a drippy faucet. Does he have anything to help with my drippy faucet issues?
Perhaps one of his health tinctures.
I need more than just this so-called cure. I need help with the drippy faucet.
Clearly, it's going to be some kind of roll or bribe or something for her to let you.
Use your presence.
That did not go well.
What did you roll?
A 2.
She cares not for your old age.
I'm an old man. You suck, you whippersnapper.
All right. Well, what if I kind of hold out a sack and just jiggle it with money?
Her
Put that away.
her eyes widen and ears perk up a little bit. And she says,
I'll give you a shiny silver piece if you let me buy.
Don't mind my my peepaw. Don't mind him. My pee-poo. Don't mind him.
Maybe 2. As I roll them, I slide them across each other. I don't have coins on me.
My pee-poo hasn't been in the right mind since the curse hit. Just let him be. I mean, he's...
I just look wildly into the air.
I feel like you probably look like the...
Oh, there's creatures crawling around in my tangled mat of
for
hair,
sure.
and it's just that. I'm a withered old man in full plate armor minus the helmet.
But you look like the creepy old man like at the beginning of Aladdin, right?
Yeah,
I'm thinking that or like the dude from The Hobbit. Like,
Yeah.
You know, honestly,
And
when
he's got
we
shit
were
in his
sitting at
hair.
the table, I was imagining you as like the skinny old man who clearly his armor's too big for him.
Oh yes. Oh, by far.
It's working though.
I mean, it still
it's-
protects you.
It's what it is. Like I've
why
had
you
this
can't walk
armor.
straight. It's too heavy.
I only wear it because I can't take it off.
Doesn't have the finger strength.
But yeah, I'm gonna jiggle it and be like, well, we can give you something if you help us out.
And how much?
Where's Binky? I grab Binky. Good Binky.
It's got like pus coming out of that one eye. That's
Oh yeah,
gone.
it's just oozy.
I'm gonna toss her the bag with 10 silver in it.
She catches it and kind of weighs it. She tucks it in a pocket and grabs the door and opens it. And lets you guys right in.
All right.
The crowd goes, "Oh, what the fuck's going on here?" Nah.
I have a drippy faucet. This man's helping me.
I'm sure none of them probably heard you. They're probably too loud, just being angry.
And they're just very confused. Like, what's that have to do with? What's a faucet? Like, this is very medieval. What's a faucet?
that is true. they probably don't have faucets.
I've seen the future.
That reminds me.
indoor plumbing. Binky, come. I'm holding Binky.
You guys walk into.
Are they that small?
It's just a small dog.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
it's a small, ferocious dog.
I
Yeah,
didn't.
they're a hand dog.
I didn't look what they looked like.
Oh yeah,
so.
no, they're like smaller breed. Got it. It's
Kinda
a
like a
small,
terrier.
vicious dog. Yes, it's a kind of terrier.
I can show you. Yorkie.
It's a
Almost.
yipper
Looks like a
dog.
Yorkie to me.
Chihuahua.
Yeah, I'll show you. What they
A
look
little
like.
furrier than a Chihuahua.
They have short hair, but they got
Chihuahua
little
with hair.
mustache faces. Got it. They're
They look like a tiny Wilford Brimley.
yes, actually. No, I typed in Brussels and it showed me Brussels sprout. It's like no.
Diabetes.
So that's what they look like.
Oh, okay.
They're little tiny things. They're adorable. And when I worked at the vet clinic, we had like one owner that had 2, and they had snaggletooth, and I was like, that's so cute. But because they're in this creepy dark metal world, I was like, he's gonna
It
be missing
fits.
an eye.
Yeah. No, it fits.
Yes.
All right. You guys walk into the Medickal Shoppe, which, by the way, is spelled Medickal, and it's shop with a PPE.
Shoppe.
Curious. Medickal Shoppe.
Shoppe.
That's the
Ye
Medickal Shoppe.
olde.
Magics with a K.
Yeah.
The first thing you notice is a vaguely metallic scent when you walk in.
Which kind of metallic? Irony, copper.
Yeah. Kind of irony.
So blood.
There are upper shelves just brimming with vials that are labeled Goblin Cure.
Do they glow?
No.
No. It's radioactive.
You also notice that there are a couple of other smaller shelving units that have a few other things. Which if you're walking around to see what those are, I can tell you what those are. But they're definitely labeled differently.
Harmug is wandering.
Harmug, you see something that is labeled flash powder.
Ooh.
It's 45 silver.
Too rich for my blood.
You see one called healing tincture that is set at 30 silver.
Maybe.
You see another one that is labeled invigorating elixir.
Oh, that's
That
helpful
is
for an elderly
25
man.
silver. And then you see another one that is the vials for this one are a little larger. And it's just labeled juice. It's
What?
like a yellowy color. It's just labeled juice.
Can I smell it?
Sure.
It looks like what comes out of your leaky faucet.
Yeah, my pee poo here. He's been having some
I'm drippy.
some drippy penis problems. We don't know if that's a symptom of the Goblin Curse or not, but we need a vial of it.
I always have to pee. And it just doesn't.
And it's been this way since the curse came around. So
You smell it. It smells like apples.
enough with that. I need Goblin Curse. Goblin Curse
As
cure.
you were screaming about wanting the Goblin Curse, you see a middle-aged man walk around the corner
Are you Kent?
to the behind of the
Corey?
it's Nagel.
Clyde?
Nagel Krat.
Krat, that's it.
He
Are you
introduces
Krat?
himself, says, yes, the Goblin Curse. Everyone wants a vial. I understand. But as you can see, it's chaos out there. Everyone is fighting to get this in their hands. He's wearing an apron, and he has like goggles over the top of his head, almost.
Steampunky. That's what I think.
I mean, kind of, but they're kind of like they're more like the ones that have like magnifiers on them,
Gotcha.
so like you could see things a lot closer.
Got it. What'd you say the healing tincture was? Did you say 30 or 35?
The healing tincture is 30 silver.
30. I'm over in my little area looking at the tinctures. I'll give you 50 for 2 tinctures. And I'll make it 55 if you give me a juice.
How much was the juice worth?
7.
Oh,
I'm trying to just cut the price
You
down.
can roll presents to charm him.
All right. Nope. Got a 1.
Times are hard, my friend. Times are very hard.
60.
I know he smells like pee, but he's not a bad man. I promise.
I do smell
How
like
does he smell
pee.
like pee if he can't pee?
It's drippy.
It's still dripping out.
Dripping.
It just doesn't flow.
It's a prostate issue, I think.
It's like there's a large boat stuck in a small canal, blocking things from flowing. It's causing a lot of backup. Good thing that's not realistic.
Poignant.
Which, I mean, I'm pretty sure, boats and canals are all things, so those are relevant for this world.
Oh, they are. Those are things.
Yeah, so, I mean, you got plenty of vials up there, so heard you were charging 30 silver for
40.
40. Price has gone up recently?
He just sort of shrugs. Supply demand.
Oh, I mean, I'm not one to judge. I'm just, I don't know. Didn't know if it was more expensive to make, or you didn't know if you had ingredients that were becoming more rare, or
Capitalism, my boy.
yeah.
Supply and demand. They want it, I make it, I control the rates. I'll give you 60 for the tinctures and a juice.
He's just ignoring the old man.
Okay. I had to do the math in my head. I was making sure you weren't like overcharging yourself.
Nope, I'm trying to get juice for free.
Um,
It smells
Like,
like,
all right,
apples.
who picked up the silver off the table? You.
The old man.
I'm gonna look at you for the money for the.
You guys do have your own starting silver.
I know, but I'm not gonna spend that to buy the vial when the other guy gave us money for it.
I'm not spending my money on that guy's stuff. We'll give you 35 for the Goblin Cure
40.
and a juice.
He really wants that juice.
Want the juice? It smells yummy.
45 for the Goblin Cure and the juice.
Ooh, we saved 2 silver in that bargain.
That is a bargain.
Yeah, I'll do that. Do we want to do 45 and I get a juice?
You can do the extra 5 silver and get yourself a juice.
Sure,
fine.
go for it.
All right.
I'm not gonna.
All right.
I'm not going to stop you from buying juice.
I'm not gonna deny you from having.
Harmug is getting himself some juice.
I want to know what this juice does. It's just labeled.
How am I going to spell juice?
It's literally juice.
Yeah, but he wants to spell it fun.
I want to spell it like it's spelled weird.
Beetlejuice is different.
Juice.
Beetlegeist.
It's like beetle, yeah.
Jusse. Juice. That's what? But, okay, here is your 40 silver for the cure and the juice.
45.
Right. 44.
He just clears his throat and says,
Oh,
Barb?
my bad. Here's
door opens
here's
and
the
woman
other
walks in
silver
with a
piece.
shovel over her shoulder and says, "Problem?"
Not at all.
No, he was just counting out his silver really slow. We're fine.
I was at 44 and he started yelling. I had one more I was grabbing. I don't know why. Why are you so impatient, young man? You don't live to be as old as I am when you're...
He just laughs at you.
He just starts weeping.
Okay, I'm saying I don't know what this is. I don't know if it's weeping or...
Why are you laughing at the old man?
The worst old man fake cry ever.
I don't know if it's old man sounds or what it was, so...
And he just has like nasty breath. He's heavy breathing on Kurt.
It's like that noise, you know, on Futurama when Bender becomes human and he becomes super fat. And they poke him and he's like, woo! And they're
Just
like,
air escaping him.
yep, like he's dead. He's been dead for like the past 3 hours. It's just air escaping when you press him.
But yes, so Harmug hands over the 45 silver and gets his free bottle of juice, or his $5 bottle of juice. Gold, silver.
While we're doing this, have your dog like sniff around.
Okay, Binky, before all this happens, sniff around a little. Binky
No pets in
will
the shop.
Oh.
Binky's not a pet. He's a member of
He
the
didn't
family.
say that at the beginning.
He just now noticed it's tiny.
Binky got an 18 on presents.
I don't think Binky has that ability. But
He's
He
a
sniffs around.
dog. He's sniffing.
he
find
sniffs around
anything?
and starts yipping. And the furthest away from the door, closest to the counter, he can't get behind the counter from where he's at, but he's yipping like at the counter itself.
Gotcha. He's at the counter. He's yipping at the counter in like the corner, you say?
Yeah, and Nagel just sort of looks over and says, "Would you get that dog the fuck out of here?"
Fine. I'll just drink my piss juice. This tastes like apples.
I mean,
Yes, it's apple juice.
I thought it was piss juice. I came
would I
for
sell
my
piss
leaky
juice?
problem. I thought I was getting piss juice.
listen.
Sir, I am running a medicinal store here.
Piss
Listen,
juice medicine. That's
listen,
what I thought I bought for $5.
The dog is probably cleaner than the old man is, so you should probably be trying to kick the old man out instead of
You
the
seen the
dog.
pus in that dog's eye?
It's not
which-
pus.
which
It's
eye?
just weepy.
Which eye? Because there's pus coming out of both of them.
The missing one. Oh, it's worse.
Well, there's no eye there. It's missing. That's just weepiness. It's fluid buildup. It's draining. I'll just drink my piss apple juice and be on my way.
Let's go. Look, we got.
It's warm. I like it. Binky, come.
Sterile, and I like the way it tastes.
Binky, come. Good
All right.
Binky.
All right, we're gonna head out now.
All right.
Bye, Kurt.
The woman opens the door for you and lets you out as she exits behind you and takes your post again.
I seriously can't remember his name. Was it Krat?
Nagel Krat.
Okay, I just keep calling him by his last name and I get it wrong every time.
Oh, is that
You're
is
old
that-
man.
Is that his last name?
Nagel Krat is his last name.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've
I
been
thought
calling him
Nagel
by-
Krat was just his whole name.
Nope, I've just been calling him Kurt.
Goodbye,
and can't-
goodbye, Mr. Crap.
Bye, crap. I'll be sure to come back. This piss apple juice is delicious. I'll try it chilled next time. Where's that woman that was scratched? She's probably not changed
Surprised you
yet.
remember that. That was more than 10 minutes ago.
Who are you?
Exactly.
He didn't say his Alzheimer's.
He's got something. He's got something. It's called character development, Josh.
He is shrewd and
He's
ruthless.
developing Alzheimer's.
Improv. You just gotta go with the flow.
Exactly.
Yes, and.
It's
Yes,
role
and.
playing. We're just going as we go, even though he's shrewd, so he's cunning and like intelligent. But the dude's lost his mind.
I've gathered.
Oh yes, you don't
So
live
wait.
this long without something weird in this
Didn't the
world.
guy just want us to go buy a cure to run tests on? Like, didn't he want to test it himself, or?
How do we contact this man?
He said he wasn't infected.
Yeah, I understand.
I
That's
thought
a-
he wanted to run tests on it.
That's
I thought
actually
were
a
just
problem
bringing back
we
the
came
vial.
about. He said 50 at the start, 50 when you get it, but he never told us how to contact him.
He would have given you a way to contact him.
Awesome. Who has the way to contact him?
I'm sure all of us do.
Awesome. Do we light a signal fire?
He would have left one of his guardsmen in the tavern.
Let's return to the tavern then.
Yeah, of course. I'm never going to turn down the tavern.
You guys walk into the tavern. You see one of his guards there.
Hey, we got the cure.
I got piss juice.
Disgusting.
It's delicious. Would you like to try?
I am quite well,
It
thanks.
smells like apples.
I imagine the vial of juice not being very big, and he's just taking little tiny old man sips.
It's like a tiny Snapple bottle.
And so he still has like over half of it left.
Oh, absolutely.
It looks like pee. It smells like apples, and I just keep calling it piss juice because I got it in my head that it's piss. But it smells and tastes like apples, and it's delicious. It's got spit floating in it because I've not been drinking it well. I've just been...
It's like all in his beard.
just backwash. Oh, dude, I'm filthy.
I don't even know why they let you in the bar.
You know, he can't even tell where the...
That's the type of person that drinks, man. I'm the
That's
person
true.
you do let in the bar.
That's why I'm in the bar.
Yeah, we got the cure here for your
He says, "Excellent. Come with me."
Sure.
And he steps out and he walks you guys up the hill. It takes a little while to get there, but you get into like a nicer district. People are looking at you like, "Why the f*** are these weirdos here? Who's the
I
old
look
man?
back at them.
Who's the old man, and why is there a trail of something following him?"
He's got a leaky faucet.
Oh, that makes sense.
They don't know what a faucet is, Lucas. You can't say that.
There's like a rusted spot
some little
in
girl
my heavy armor.
Runs up to pet your dog and then almost bites your hand off. She starts crying. Eventually, you get to a nice home. The man opens the door, and you guys are let in to. Sorry, what was his name? Jota, I believe.
It's like, Binky, no good, Binky.
Yes.
We call it like a leaky well.
I've got a well with cracks. Just leaks horribly.
Is that like Nagel cracks? See.
You're led into the home.
I have a bucket with a hole in it. Just leaks. I can't stop it.
And sitting inside the drawing room, I suppose.
The drawing room. He sounds so fancy.
You see Jota. He says, "Oh, back already. You have the cure?"
Yeah. Pull out the vial.
I notice how much cleaner it is, so I just take my shoes off, and it's much worse now.
And he goes, "Excellent, excellent."
I've just got gnarled long
he-
toenails.
He takes the cure from you, kind of swirls it around a little bit, looks at it, then he hands it to one of his guards, and he says something to the effect of, "Administer this immediately."
Oh, who'd we get it for?
My nephew. And he opens up a bedroom door, walks in, and walks back out. And he says, "Now I suppose we wait."
Guess we do. So what happens if he turns?
Do you have Parcheesi?
I still got my crowbar.
Well, I know
If
that.
he turns, he's worth money.
I know that as well. I'm not asking you two. I'm asking the rich man whose
Maybe-
nephew it is. What
Maybe
we're
a
going
quick
to do.
game of war cards?
Backgammon.
You guys go about your normal daily lives for about 2 days.
Oh,
Okay.
we're not staying there and waiting?
You're going to stand there for 2 days?
I mean, if he was going to house us, I didn't know if he
I
wanted...
can lean on my...
No, he's not going to house you.
Okay, just old man sleep. I sit down in a chair, and they are not waking me up.
We'll come back for him in a couple days.
The chair is ruined on your return.
Oh, God.
You guys are called back to return to the house after 2 days. And when you get there, you see that the place is a mess. And Jota is seated on like a chaise lounge with bandages wrapped around his arm and says, "The cure didn't fucking work." Thank you for listening. You can find us online at rancorsbrothel.com. The Facebook page, Fans of the Rancor's Brothel. Goblin Grinder, written by Ripley Caldwell. Music by Jason Shaw.